Roxy Networks and The Push coming to you from day 2 of Face the Music 2010. And joining me on the couch first up today is Georgia Fields. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Now, you've just stepped out of a session.
Yes.
It was the buck stops here. Now, that was all about writing grants, submitting grants, and
Yep,
that sort of stuff.
funding for independent musicians.
Yep. Now, how did that go? Because you were on the panel?
Yeah. I get a little nervous public speaking, but I think it went well. It's always good to hear the questions people ask and the answers that the panel give.
Yeah. Now, with your background, independently releasing your stuff and going through the motions of it, how is it sitting up there, sort of giving up and comers or young kids or people just trying to figure out how this all works? How is it giving them information about stuff you've already learnt and gone through yourself?
Well, I want to help out, but my first thought is, gosh, I've only been doing this for a little while. What could I possibly have to share? But you surprise yourself with the things that you've learned on the way. And as I said before, people ask questions and other panel members answer, and I wish that I had a little notepad to
sort of
take notes myself.
Yeah. What were the main sort of questions was there anything recurring that sort of you were touching on at all?
A lot to do with the planning side of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of what if questions.
Yeah.
Like what if your plan changes? Yeah. What if you're not successful?
Mm-hmm. Have you gone through all that sort of stuff yourself?
Yeah, well, I did 3 applications and my third was successful. So I did go through a lot of redrafting and really focusing what the application would really be for. Yeah.
What did you have to change in your applications? Like what did you have to tweak over those first 2 to make sure the third one got accepted?
I think the main thing for me was I got a little too excited about everything and wanted to apply for every possible thing and ask for the most amount of funding, and it was really about streamlining exactly what the next step is for me. What do I need to do? Just the next step. Yeah. And then I can think about the step after that.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it was, and reading the guidelines, which you think you should do.
It's kind of like reading instructions for something.
Exactly. I don't need the instructions.
Just chuck that away. That's fine. Yeah, I don't need that.
Give me the cash.
Yeah.
Return.
Yeah.
Application done.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that, does it?
No.
Now, speaking of next steps, what's the next step in your career after leaving Face the Music and that sort of thing? What can we expect from you coming up?
I'm trying to work on getting tours together because I've been lucky enough. Part of my application for funding, which was successful, was for a publicist, and so I've had, a lovely little burst of national publicity, which has been fantastic, and I owe a lot of that to the work of my publicist. But now I've got to get out there and play some shows. So I've done a little tour, but I want to work on doing another one, with more musicians and just to keep getting out there nationally and maybe hopefully even internationally. But that's a little, daunting for me. So I'm looking forward to working through that.
Just the national stuff for the time being?
Yeah, well, it's all daunting. I haven't really had a lot of tour experience, so it's going to be a good learning experience.
Well, you're in the right place to talk to people about putting a tour together, that's for sure. Yeah. So are you staying for the rest of the day? Are you going to any more seminars? Are you going to take in any more? Are you going to...
I have to take off because I'm going to see Leonard Cohen play.
That's
tonight.
Right, you're going to see Leonard Cohen at Hanging Rock.
Yeah, I'm just rubbing that in.
Is that is that part of Day on the Green? Or is that a separate event?
I'm not sure.
Because it's like Dan Sultan, Claire Bowditch,
and Paul Kelly. So I'm going to be very lucky to be schooled in the art of excellent performance today.
Yeah, well,
from my picnic rug.
You might get some tips from the touring experts.
Yeah, well, I hope so. I'll try and elbow my way backstage.
I'm sure you'll be able to do that.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah. Oh my God, I've been given a grant. Let me in. Yeah.
Don't know if that'll work, but we'll see.
Well, it's been lovely talking to you. We just wanted to have a chat about all the people that are coming out from the panels anyway, and especially people that are speaking on the panels. And it's very interesting to get it from a point of view of somebody who's really just come through the process themselves.
Yeah, I'm still working on it, so it's interesting to be a part of the panel because I feel I still have a lot to learn, but also I guess rewarding.
Well, it's a great sign that people have singled you out to actually get up there and give out some good advice.
Oh, thanks.
Well,
I hope so.
well, let's hope so anyway. But I'm sure a lot of people are going to be walking away with some good advice. And,
I hope so.
It's good to see somebody in the process and going through it, that's able to give confidence to everyone else. So
I hope so.
thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Not a problem at all, and we're going to keep. I think Mr. Cox is coming out later on, so we'll have a bit of a chat to him.
Awesome.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. But you go on your way, go see Leonard, enjoy the evening out there at Hanging Rock, and we'll talk to you soon.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's Rock City Networks and The Push here at Face the Music 2010.